Whole thing, gang. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
Bro, it's not that you...
I'm just saying, stop playing with me, bro. I beat your ass again, again.
Bro, blood, man.
Yeah. You got all that. Stop playing with me, gang.
Don't play with this nigga unless you really about it, bro.
Alright, bro. Fuck you talking.
He didn't get knocked out. Look, where the evidence supporting that? Where is the evidence supporting that? Just because y'all think he light in the ass, that y'all think that's just it? Man, y'all better do y'all research, man. Do your research.
They both have sky-high ring IQs. If I have to, Crawford, if you ask me again, like there's a reason that I think Crawford's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, right? Because I think, and Canelo once was. So even though Crawford is biologically older, Canelo has had the longer career. He's been fighting since he's a teenager, and there's been signs recently that maybe he's not the same guy that he used to be. By the way, so, I know people think Inoue and Usyk are ahead of Crawford. The Ring has them rated ahead of Crawford. I don't, because to me, pound for pound is not a fairness issue. It's an issue of just who do you think is better. And the last time I saw Crawford, he moved up yet another division, beat at the time the guy I thought was the best fighter in the division. Turns out he wasn't, but I thought he was at the time. And before that, had just annihilated Errol Spence. So if you look at all the boxes, I'm going to check Crawford for most of them, if not all of them.
Come with some evidence. I'm about to let y'all know right now. Shit, just pay attention.
I was sending everybody home, bro. I was literally stopping guys and sparring, bro. I mean, I remember having a training camp. I took about 2 weeks off, and then I had another training camp. So I was in tip-top shape. A lot of guys would come in and be in half-ass shape, and I would send them home. I was like, I'm not gonna pay you if you're not gonna give me good work. Yeah, I'm gonna send you behind home. So at the time it was Cameron Duncan. I called him. I said, man, I need like a real sparring partner, somebody that's gonna give me some good work. So Terence was sitting by the wayside, because you gotta understand, Terence had just recently, not too long ago, had got shot in the back of the head. Yeah. So he was benched basically by Top Rank because they just thought that he was just a thug. They thought, like, you know, this is a troublemaker. We don't want to really have, you know, this negative energy.
Nothing good's gonna come of him.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing's gonna come up because he's a thug. So he sent him out, bro. First day we sparred, bro, dude beat the dog piss out of me, bro. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. And like the more aggressive I got, the more he just started picking me to pieces. So it was like, I was like, damn, who the hell is this kid? I get done, we do 4 rounds. I was supposed to do, I think, 6 that day. We do 4 rounds. My trainer said, damn, I didn't see enough. You know, Tim, he didn't beat the brakes off your behind. So I sat at the end of the edge of the ring, and I look at this dude, and he's in the mirror looking at himself. And I go, bro, who are you? And he goes, he's like, I'm Terence Crawford. And I was like, well, wait. Like, bro, you ain't no sparring partner, bro. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody's never done this to me, bro. Like, you a world champion. And he looked at me kind of sideways, like, really? And I'm like, bro, you a world champion, bro. I was like, you got the skills, you got that temperament, you got that hunger, that nastiness inside of you. Because the harder I went, the harder he went. I would rise a level, he would rise a level. And every time I would rise, he would beat me. He would like, no, you ain't getting the best of me. You ain't getting the best of me. So I was like, this dude is different. Like, most guys would just crumble. Like, oh, you the champ, so I'm just gonna lay down. He didn't lay down at all. He didn't take it easy on me, and I was like, oh my god. So it went from there. So I immediately, after training, I took him back to his hotel, and better yet, he had no coach with him. Nobody would. Literally, they were giving him water, and that was it. He didn't have a coach telling him what to do. My coach, sure as hell, wasn't telling him what to do. And he just figured it out. And I was like, what the hell going on here? So then I immediately, like, I left the gym, dropped him off at his hotel, at his room. Boom, I get on the phone, and I'm like, Cameron. I'm like, yo, where does this guy come from?
Cameron Duncan?
Like, what?
Cameron Duncan?
Yeah, he goes, what, he's no good? You're going to send him home too? And I'm like, hell no. And the crazy thing is about Crawford is that, like, every day he was different. So, like, I would come back the next sparring session, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get his ass now. Yeah, I know his weakness. Man, that dude was like a chameleon. Man, that same weakness, he just patched up. packed up. It ain't no longer weakness. And I'm like, what the? I'm like, yo, you didn't do that yet last week. So then we would converse after the sparring session. I was like, man, hey, yo, do that move again, dog. Like, how'd you do that? How'd you know I was gonna do that? And he's like, well, you set up this way. You see, you know what I'm saying? He started explaining. I'm like, wow. I'm like, dude, and again, no trainer there, nobody there. It was just him, and he was in the corner by himself. Yeah.
If Skull, right, can hold Canelo to 152 punches thrown in an entire 12-round fight, 152 punches. You don't think Crawford can? You don't think Crawford can? You don't think Crawford can go the distance with Canelo Alvarez?
You know, it's gonna be a good fight. Believe me, it's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna bring my best. I know he's a good fighter, but this is just different. You know,
great fighter.
You see what happens when a good fighter jump up and his opponent is great fighter. So you're gonna find out.
So that means you're a good fighter and B-Ball is a great fighter, right? Right? Is you a good fighter or a great fighder? Let me know.
I'm a great fighter.
So you got your ass whooped by a good fighter, right?
You're a good fighter.
I'm saying.
But I'm great.
Okay.
And Christian,
well, every time you stepped up, you lost. Great fighter.
If William Skull can go 12 rounds with him and keep him at an all-time low, 152 punches a round. If Charlo, 154 pounder, can go up to 168 pounds. Respect Charlo's skills, but he ain't got Crawford's skills. If he can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, you don't think Crawford can go 12 rounds with him? Oh, damn, let me go even further. If Jaime Munguia, you can throw a penny in the ring, it's going to hit him. You can throw a dime in the ring, it's going to hit him. You can throw a feather in the damn ring, it's going to hit him. It's going to hit him.
If you look at all the boxes, I'm going to check Crawford for most of them, if not all of them. But the reason Canelo is favored is because Canelo does a lot of things at a very high level, and he's a naturally bigger guy.
If he can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, you don't think Crawford can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez? I got another one. I got another one. If Berlanga, get up. Berlanga, get up. If Berlanga can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, beat on his chest, beat on his own chest, and go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, you don't think Crawford can go 12 rounds with Alvarez, with Canelo?
Let's be cool, boys. He's got dress shoes on. I don't want either one of you guys to get hurt. Fucking awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I'm going to make all those doubters at the end of the day, at the end of the fight, they all going to cry when they get home. You know, and I meant that. You know, everybody's talking about the size and, you know, me being a smaller fighter. But if you look on the stage, I've been sparring these big dudes my whole career. Like, how I'm gonna take a punch? They punch me every time we spar. So, you know, it's okay. You know, once we get in the ring and they see something different, like each and every time, there's gonna be another excuse. Why, the reason why Terence won, and this and that and that. But I can assure you, I'm gonna be victorious. And after that, we're gonna have another parade.
Don't act like y'all don't know who the man is. Y'all ain't front like that. Y'all been knew who the pound for pound #1 fighter is. I get how the world work today. See, when most people go into this fight, they go into this fight expecting to look at a boxing match. That's what they going to see. They're going to see a boxing match. Me, I'm going to see an all-out mugging. The part where Timothy Bradley is mentioning how he couldn't get over on Terence Crawford. Every level that he rose to, Terence Crawford rose right up to him, or right up to his same level. And he said he wasn't going to let you get the best of him. That right there, that is Bud. That is what I'm tuning in to see. Everybody talk about him taking a punch, and little do they know it, a person like me, I'm looking forward to Canelo doing something that pisses Terence Crawford off, because I know after that they're going to be in a shootout. It's both a strength and a weakness. I've always said it, but the point is, I want to see it. And we can't get that unless Canelo do something to irritate Bud. Well, he got to do something to irritate Terence, and then you're going to see Bud. That's what I'm tuning in for. Y'all going to see a boxing match. I'm going to see a mugging. Okay? Like I said, I was hoping y'all would piss Terence Crawford off a little bit more before this fight, but I noticed y'all been real mid with him versus everybody else. You know, y'all was putting a Scrooge to him. Not really with Terence Crawford. I mean, y'all still doing the whole shit, don't get me wrong. But it ain't like I thought it would be, to be honest with you. You know, and I know why. See? Because no matter how you look at this fight, this is a fight where only one person is stepping up. Where only one person is daring to do something great. But nonetheless, you know, anything can happen in boxing. But all the drama that they expecting to see, that they hoping to see and stuff like that, guess what? I want to see it too. See, the difference is me and you looking at the fight a different way. Okay? I'm looking to see what it's going to have to take to stop Crawford. See, what y'all not considering is, you're talking about somebody who still has the competitive edge. You're talking about somebody who still has a chip on their shoulder. You talk about somebody who still wants to win, who's still eager to win. Versus Canelo. Canelo been on top and doing his thing for so long. Okay? That hunger is not there. It's that hunger that Canelo's going up against. On top of all that skill. Okay? You know, that's just the backup. You know what I'm saying? The skill. We talking about the mentality of who we going in there with. And you better hope so. Because Crawford, you gonna have to pry him off with a crowbar if you think he gonna walk away with a loss or make him look stupid. And y'all know that. So like I said, I'm looking forward to all the smoke. I wasn't at first because to me, you know, it is a pointless fight, but nonetheless, we here.